3 mark, 1 question. So total you will get 5 marks in this chapter. Physical component of a computer system is called as hardware. So what do you mean by physical component? Application software is a software that performs a single task. In low level language, we have machine level language and assembly level language. All the assembly level language code has to be converted into machine readable language. Hello my dear students, welcome back to my new session. I am Shweta, lecturer, Department of Computer Science, Vidhyaashram College, Mysuru. So today I am going to discuss about the new chapter called Software Concept. This is your 4th chapter in your syllabus. The weightage of this chapter is 5 mark. So you will get 2 mark, 1 question and 3 mark, 1 question. So total you will get 5 marks in this chapter. This is very important chapter, software concept. A computer consists of hardware and software. So what is hardware? Hardware means physical component of a computer system is called as hardware. So what do you mean by physical component? The thing which you can touch and feel is known as physical component. So hardware means physical part of a computer system is called as hardware. We have different hardware components, that is RAM, CPU, printer, monitor, keyboard, mouse, etc. So hardware means physical part of a computer system. So hardware consists of the physical components of a computer. So what is software? Software means is a set of program, is a set of instructions that tells the computer to perform a task. Clear? Software means is a set of instructions. Hardware means is a physical component of a computer system. And we have 2 types of software, that is system software and application software. Software can be categorized into system software and application software. Application software and system software. And application software consists of application specific and general purpose. General purpose. Application software consists of application specific and general purpose, and system software consists of language translator, LT, language translator, operating system and utility software. System software consists of language translator, operating system and utility software. And language translator consists of assembler, compiler and interpreter. Language translator consists of assembler, compiler and interpreter. And operating system consists of Windows, Linux, Unix, etc. And utility softwares are antivirus and backup software. Antivirus and backup software. And system software consists of linker and loader. Loader and linker. So, software can be categorized into 2 types, that is application software and system software. Application software consists of application specific and general purpose. And system software can be categorized into language translator, operating system and utility software. And language translator, we have different language translator, that is assembler, compiler and interpreter. And we have some operating systems called Windows, Linux, Unix, etc. And utility software, we have utility software called antivirus software and backup software are called as utility software. And system software also consists of linker and loader. So I will explain one by one. So what is system software? System software is a computer program that controls the system hardware. So system software can control the system hardware components and interacts with application software. So system software controls the hardware components and it can control application software. And system software is a hardware dependent and not portable. So it is a hardware dependent and it is not a portable. And system software provides a convenient environment for program development and execution. So this system software helps to the user to execute the program easily. So it provides convenient environment to the users for execution of the program. And we have different programming languages like C, C++ are used to develop by system software. Clear? So system software is a computer program that controls the hardware and interacts with application software. This is the definition of system software. And we have three categories in system software, that is language translator, operating system and utility software. And what is application software? Application software that has been written to process performs a specific job. Application software is a software that performs a single task is called as application software. And application software generally written in high level languages. So application software is generally written in high level languages. So application software is perform a specific job. Clear? And it just focus on the applications, not the computer system. So all the application software focus on the application, not the computing system. And application software can be categorized into two types, that is application specific and general purpose. So what is application specific? Application specific software is created to execute an exact task. So this application specific is created to execute an exact task. So example, accounting software. Accounting software is prepared only for the particular task for maintaining accounts. So accounting software is an example for application specific. So it is created to execute an exact task. This is called as application specific, and application specific has limited task. It is prepared only for the particular task. This is called as application specific. And what is general purpose software? General purpose software is not limited to only one function. Application software is created to execute a particular task, but general purpose software is not prepared for particular task. It is not limited to only one function. So example, MS Office, Microsoft Office and MS Excel, Tally, Oracle, these are the general purpose software. So general purpose software is not limited to only one function. So in MS Office we can perform any other task, right? So this is called as application specific and general purpose. So application software can be categorized into application specific and general purpose. So example for application specific is accounting software. Accounting software is an example for application specific, and for general purpose we have MS Office, Tally, Oracle, etc. And next we have computer languages. Very important question for 3 marks. What is computer language? Programming language is a set of rules called syntax. So programming language is a set of rules called syntax which user has to follow to instruct the computer what operation are to be performed. And computer languages are classified into 2 types, that is low level language and high level language. There are two languages called low level language and high level language. Don't get confused about the programming language and computer language. So programming languages are C, C++, Java, etc. And computer languages are low level language and high level languages. So low level language can be classified into machine level language and assembly level language. And high level language can be classified into general purpose language and specific purpose language. So first one we have low level language. Low level language can be classified into machine level language and assembly level language. So what is machine level language? Machine level language is the fundamental languages of a computer. So machine level language is a fundamental language in a computer. So computer can only understand machine readable language, right? That is, it is written using binary numbers called zeros and ones. So computer can only understand machine readable language called binary numbers, zeros and ones, right? And a program written in the machine level languages is called machine code. The program written in the machine level language is called as machine code. So computer can only understand machine readable language, that is machine code. And the instructions provided in the machine language are directly understood by the computer and converted into electrical signal to run the computer. So computer can only understand the machine level languages. And in low level language we have machine level language and assembly level language, right? So whatever the data you have written in a assembly level language, it will convert it into machine level language using some translator called assembler. So program in assembly language has to be converted into its equivalent machine language to be executed on computer. So whatever the data you have written in assembly level language, that has to be converted into machine readable language, that is machine level language, by using the language translator. So the translator program that converts an assembly code into machine code is called assembler. So assembler is called as language translator. So assembly level language is converted into machine readable language using the language translator called assembler. Clear? Assembler is called as the language translator. Machine level language is the fundamental language of a computer. So computer can only understand the machine code called as binary zeros and ones. And what are the advantages of assembly level language? And what are the advantages and disadvantages of assembly level language? In assembly level language, so easily you can write the mnemonic code for easy to understand and easy to remember. So in machine readable language means all the data is converted into zeros and ones in machine level language. And in assembly level language, so easily we can write the mnemonic code to easy to understand and remember, easy to modify and debug. This is the main advantages of assembly level language. What are the disadvantages of assembly level language? So in assembly level language you can write the mnemonic code for program construction. So whatever the mnemonic code you have written, that has to be converted into machine level language. So that takes longer to code. That programming takes longer to construct the code. This is the main disadvantages of assembly level language. So what is high level language? A language designed to make programming easier through the use of familiar English words and symbols. So in high level language it is very easy to construct the code using English words and symbols. Clear? And high level languages used English like language which are easier to learn and use. So it is very easy to construct the code in high level languages. And high level languages are machine independent. Therefore, a program written for one computer can be executed on different computers with no or only slight modifications. So, some of the basic important high-level languages are C, C++, Java, Fortran, Pascal, etc. So, this is called as high-level language. In high-level language, it is easy to design a programming, easier to use of familiar English and symbols. Clear? This is called as high-level language. And also we have three translators, that is assembler, compiler and interpreters. So what are the advantages of high-level language? High-level languages are machine independent and easy to learn and understand and easy to modify and debug the program. So easily we can check the error while designing the program. So what are the disadvantages? High-level language is slower in execution and high-level language requires a compiler to convert source code to object code. So already I discussed about language translator, that is assembler, compiler and interpreter. These are the language translator. So here high-level language requires a compiler. High-level language requires a compiler to convert source code to object code. So this is a data has to be converted into information, useful information. So we need compiler for language translator. So in high-level language, compiler has to convert source code to object code. So compiler requires for converting source code into object code. And high-level language take more time to execute and require more memory. Clear? So high-level language require more time for executing the code. Clear? This is called as high-level language. So next important topic is language translator. Very important question for 3 marks. So what is language translator? Language translator translates the high-level language into low-level language. So in low-level language already I have discussed machine level language and assembly level language are low-level language. So in high-level language easily we can construct the code using English words and symbols, right? So in machine level language we have to convert all the data into machine readable code, that is binary zeros and ones. So for translates the high level language to low level language, translator is required. So we have 3 different types of translator, that is assembler, interpreter and compiler. Assembler, interpreter and compiler. So what is assembler? Assembler is a system software. Assembler is a system software which translates assembly language program into its machine level language. What is the role of this language translator? Because computer can understand only the machine readable code, that is zeros and ones. All the assembly level language code has to be converted into machine readable language called binary zeros and ones. So we require language translator called assembler. So assembler is a system software which translates assembly level language program into its machine readable language. It's recognized the mnemonics used in the assembly level language. So what are the mnemonics we are writing in assembly level language that has to be converted into machine readable language with the help of assembler, language translator. Example for assembler: Turbo assembler, Microsoft macro assembler. These are the example for an assembler. So assembler is an system software which converts assembly level language into machine level language. And second one we have compilers. Compiler is also a system software that translates high level language in the sense it is source code into its machine level language called object code. High level language to machine level language. So compiler can translate the high level language into machine level language, that is from source code to object code. And it reads the whole program and translate the entire program at once into series of machine level language instructions. Why only for machine level language instructions? Because computer can only understand machine readable language. So with the help of this compiler, assembler and interpreter, all the languages can convert it into machine readable language. And once compiled, the program normally gets saved automatically and can be executed directly. Example, C and C++. Clear? This is called as compiler. And an interpreter. Interpreter reads once a statement of a high-level programming language at a time and translates into machine level language and executes it immediately. So, interpreter is also a language translator. Reads once a statement of high-level programming language at a time and it converted into machine level language. So, this interpreter helps to read, translate and execute the statements one by one until it reaches the end of the programs. So, this is the role of interpreter. It can read, translate and execute the statements one by one until it reaches the end of the program. So, example for interpreter is basic and prologue. So, these are the three important language translator that has converted into machine readable language. So, we have three different types of language translators, that is assembler, compiler and interpreter. So, next we have linker and loader. So, what is linker and loader? Linker and loader is called as system software. So, linker is system software that links means it combines smaller programs to form a single operation or single program. So, linker is a system software that combines smaller programs to form a single program. All the smaller programs to form a single programs, this linker will helps. And in linker, an executable program is generated. Someone will have to load the program into main memory of the computer so that it can be executed. So, linker is a system software. And what are the operations is performed in linker is called as loader. This operation is performed by software called as loader. In loader is a system software that loads machine code of a program into the system memory and prepares these programs for execution. All the links has to be produced by this linker. It is saved in loader. Clear? So, this is called as linker and loader. So, this linker and loader is called as system software. And next topic we have utility software. So, already I told you about utility software. System software can be classified into language translator, linker and loader and utility software. We have different utility softwares called backup software and antivirus software. So, what is this utility software? This utility software helps to backing up disk, scanning, cleaning viruses. So, this utility software helps to backing up the system and it can scan and it cleaning the virus. Clear? And utility software is generally called as application oriented ready-made system programs. So, utility software is called as ready-made system programs. And some of the important utility software is text editor, antivirus software are the best example for utility software. Clear? So, you can expect this for 2 marks question. What is utility software? Give an example. Example for utility software is backup software and antivirus software. So, today we learnt software and its types. There are 2 types of software, that is system software and application software. And application software can be categorized into general purpose and application specific. And system software can be categorized into language translator, utility software, operating system and linker and loader. So, in my next session, I will come with a new topic called operating system. So operating system is very important concept. Thank you.